conditions of displaced persons in Upper Nile State. Warab Governor calls on youth to hand over illegal arms to the concerned authorities. And cattle raiders vow to end the practice in Eastern Equatorial State. A very good evening and welcome to SSBC English News, coming to you live in the national capital, Juba. I am Abraham Aken, and we thank you for joining us. The Presidential Advisor on National Security Affairs, Tudgalwak, and the heads of the security sector discussed the general security situation in the country. Tudgalwak described the security situation as normal during the festive season. The meeting also discussed the training of Phase 2 of the Unified Forces. The forces have been given 2 weeks to report to their respective training centers.
كل الاحتفالات والدخول هذا كناس في ولايات كل في الجنوب كان بطريق افضل والمواطنين مقصودين والشباب متفلين في شوارع بأعداد المزيد ونحن امركم نشكر الحجز الامني بالتامين الكامل للمواطنين بتاع دولة جنوب السودان والبلاد في استقرار. نحن الان اجتماعنا اليوم نحن تنفيذ عمليات تنفيذ اتفاقيه وكلمنا في نحن انتهينا من فيز 1 ماشي لفيز 2 ونحن حددنا الخطه وبرامج واضحه لفيز 2. نحن علينا نفسنا اسبوعين عشان نراجع المعسكرات لحن البلاد مليان بمويه ومناطق ونغير الخطه بتاع السنه فاتت لخطه سنه جديده لدخول القوات المعسكرات. كل القوى الموجوده في كل المعسكرات كلها طلب وضع اتفاقيه دائما مباشره بالضم الولن وسامن درويش. كل القوات لازم يكون في داخل فيز 2 ما في اي جيش غير خارج فيز 2 ونحن اتفقنا نحن كل القوات يتم دخول الى معسكرات التدريب. نحن لازم يكون في خطه واضحه وخطه حديثه بطريقه افضل. نحن نخاطب كل القياده اطراف اتفاقيه ونحن اتفقنا نحن كل الناس المتحركين خارج المعسكرات مراكز التدريب لا يكون مراكز التدريب وكل سلاح عندهم وكل زول عندهم وكل عندهم بعدها يتم فرص بداخل مع القوات بعدها يكون في معسكر التدريب المعدين. كل القوات في فيز 2 اذا كان من قوات الاطراف الموجوده في المعسكرات بتاع الجيش او معسكر الشرطه او في الاطراف بتاع اتفاقيه السلام. كل اطراف اتفاقيه السلام ضربوا دلائله سوا مجموعه القوات. احنا المجموعه لا يكون في فيز 2 بكل القوات عشان احنا نحسن الاعضاء الامنيه في المنطقه. نحن ما يكون في اي تنفيذات امنيه في منطقه بعد كده كل السلاح خارج المعسكرات الجيش بعد كده تحمل القوات النظاميه لتجمعه او مثلا لاستئصال زول شارع السلاح بدون وجوده.
A delegation led by the National Minister of Livestock and Fisheries Onyoti Adigo-Nyikwach inspected the displaced persons in Kadok in Upper Nile State. Mario Suleiman reports.
The delegation from the national government to Upper Nile State, led by Minister of Livestock and Fisheries Onyoti Adigo-Nyikwach and members of Upper Nile State government headed by Governor Buduk Ayang Anai, discussed the situation of Fashoda County IDPs in Kodok town.
الأحداث اللي حصلت ده هو زعلان منه من الكلام ده عشان كده جينا عشان نعبر لهم إنه رئيس الجمهورية واقف معهم عشان المشاكل اللي حصل ده لأننا ما دايرين فوضى في البلد ده سلام ومصالحة وتنمية ده واجهنا دايرين سو جينا هنا عشان نتكلم مع ناسين ديل وشفنا الوضع بتاعهم. الوضع بتاعه سيء جدا ما في أكل ما في حاجة زي النوم فوقه ولا مسامات انتوا بتشوفوا ده مسامات هم جابوا.
Upper Nile State Governor Badoka Ayang described the conditions of the IDPs as alarming. He assures the commitment of the state government to stand with the IDPs in overcoming this critical situation.
كان نزور أهلنا دول في المعسكر هنا في كونك وزي ما انتوا شايفوا افتكر الناس هنا كلهم ممكن يكون عدد كبير جدا. أنا ما أقدر أزيد أقدر العدد ده، وده كان وضع مأساة جدا ووضع ما كويس بالنسبة للمواطنين دول. فإن شاء الله جينا برضه عشان نمسح دموعنا كله مع بعض مع العالم ده اللي موجود في الكتب ده. فعلا الوضع اللي لقيناه وضع ما كويس، لكن إن شاء الله يعني نسأل الله إنه ربنا يعني إن شاء الله يعني ربنا يمسح دموعهم وربنا يصبرهم في الحاجة الحاصل بالنسبة لهم في منطقة شلة ده. أنا نجيب معاكم الحكومة برضه، أنا برضه بنشكر الحكومة الكبيرة، الحكومة الاتحادية إنه وقفوا مع الناس في يعني علمنا في العلم اللي هم علمنا فيهم.
Ayong Awirlwal, the deputy governor of the state, emphasized on the need to return the abductees and property. He described the recent accident as a crime against humanity.
الحكومة بيدوا قدرات إنه يعمل المواطن بتاعه، يعمل الممتلكات بتاعه. أنا متأكد إنه لو في ناس شاعر رجال بتاع ناس بنطلب منه إن نحن الجنوبيين، فلو نحن الجنوبيين كلنا نرجو منه نحن ما في وقت في شيء كده بتاع زول في شيء تودو ما أنت فوق، نطلب منهم كده يرجع رجال ده ويرجع هي عيونهم ونحسب كده في الجنوبيين، نادم الأرضية بتاع الجنوب ده عشان إحنا كنا حرارين. ما جينا إنه يعمل المواطن بتاعه، يعمل الممتلكات بتاعه. أنا متأكد إنه لو في ناس شاعر رجال بتاع ناس بنطلب منه إن نحن الجنوبيين، فلو نحن الجنوبيين كلنا نرجو منه نحن ما في وقت في شيء كده بتاع زول في شيء تودو ما أنت فوق، نطلب منهم كده يرجع رجال ده ويرجع هي عيونهم ونحسب كده في الجنوبيين، نادم الأرضية بتاع الجنوب ده عشان إحنا كنا حرارين. ما جينا عشان يزول يمشي يشيل حاجة بتاع زول بيقولوا له جينا هنا عشان احنا نكون مواطن جنوب مواطن مكرم معزز في بلد بتاعه.
As well as she gave in the Transitional National Legislative Assembly, Rebecca Joshua Ukwachi appeals for humanitarian assistance to the IDPs.
كبير جدا وحالتهم صعبة جدا ومحتاجين للمساعدة، والرسالة ادينا لهم ان الحكومة واقفة معاكم والرئيس بتاعكم واقف معاكم سلفى كير ميادي، ونحن حنشيل الرسالة، حنواصل في الحديث، لكن حنواصل كمان نبحث عن مساعدات تصلهم عشان يقدروا ينقذون ويمروا من الأعراب، نشجعهم انهم يمشوا داخل المدينة لأن الحتة آمنة هسه عشان يقدروا يقعدوا في حتة أحسن بعيدة من الأمراض ومن الأعراض اللي هم قاعدين فيه. حالة مؤسفة لكن ممكن الناس تنقذها والحكومة هتنقذها.
Peter Charlie Mann Chawich is a member in the Transitional National Legislative Assembly from the SPLM-IO. He calls on the leadership of the country to find a solution to the ongoing crisis in Upper Nile State.
النوم نيابا كوضع برلماني في ولاية على النيل وفي وضع في دار آيو هنقول بكل عزافية للقيادة إن الأحداث اللي حصل دي نحن نغير من العقلية بتاعتنا، كل ده يمشي يهاجم بيت فلان وده يهاجم بيت فلان، فحق الفلان ما يقدر بعيش الناس. نحن عايزين نغير الثقافة دي، نرجع للثقافة بتاعت إنه نعمل السلام الشامل ونعمل تنمية في بلدنا.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation has assured members of diplomatic corps, regional and international organizations of government's initiative to restore peace and stability in parts of Upper Nile, Jonglei and Greater Pibor administrative area. Deputy Minister Deng Dao Deng said the government has directed security agents to protect the local population in their respective areas where Agwelek and Kidguang forces are confronting themselves.
In the effort to restore security and stability, the government has directed security apparatus to provide adequate security to all citizens in Upper Nile State, Jonglei, Greater Pibor administrative area, and other parts of South Sudan. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation reaffirms the commitment's effort toward facilitation of humanitarian access and corridor to reach the affected population.
And coming up, Governor Adil commends security organs for maintaining law and order during the Christmas celebration. These and more stories will come after a short break. Please do stay with us.
my brothers and sisters, the graduating cadets, from today, you are not the military wing of any of the parties. You are now the first national security sector organ of the Republic of South Sudan. We are committed to the same Rome framework, and we encourage all of you to also take it seriously so that all of us participate in building our country together as people of one nation.
Welcome back from that short break, and if you have just joined us, this is SSBC 8 p.m. news coming to you live in the national capital, Juba, with me, Abraham Ken. And now to continue, Central Equatorial State Security meeting chaired by Governor Emmanuel Adil Anthony listened to reports on the security situation during the Christmas celebration. Speaking to SSBC, Mayor Michael Ladu Alajabu said Governor Adil commended the security organs for maintaining law and order during the Christmas celebration.
The purpose of the meeting is to review all the updates that have happened during the Christmas time, and we come out with the following resolution. Resolution number one is that the security has been calm in the entire Juba City Council and all areas of Central Equatoria State, except the issues and the crises that are taking place in Mangala, but is brought at least to control, and the situation is at least normal. Secondly, also, the security committee applauded and appreciated the efforts of the security forces that have been moving throughout the Christmas Eve, and it is found that the support also and the cooperation of the citizens was.
We now go to Warab State, where Governor Maniam Bolmalek has called on armed youth to voluntarily hand over illegal guns to the concerned authorities. Governor Maniam made the call during a public rally in Wunlit, Payam of Tony East County in Warab State. My colleague Daniel Mrengwek reports.
Restoring peace in the volatile rule of affairs of Warab State is an initiative Governor Maniam said would only be completed once guns are collected and kept away from unauthorized persons. While addressing public rally in Wulit Farm of Town East County, Maniam blamed lawlessness on lack of roads network, hindering government quick intervention during intercommunal clashes.
We are traveling from Romich to Unlit. This is an area without road. The area is very remote and isolated from development. This is the situation. The governor, His Excellency, is traveling after raising an occasion in Romich, and he is now traveling for security purpose to Unlit, one of the Payams in Tony East County.
Chiefs and area youth during the meeting made formal appeal to the government to prioritize constructing roads to pave way for development. Some community members said many pregnant mothers, children and sick persons often die due to insufficient health services and bad roads. All Town East, whatever that is causing misunderstanding, please, this is time to forget the past. Because I am your son here, the governor of our state. This is time for the people of Town East to take lead in showing unity to other counties in our state. Respect me as your son, and I want you to unite and support my government. If you do so, we are going to bring lasting peace to all the 6 counties, starting from Twitch, coming to counties of Bobrial and Greater Town counties. I am the governor for fees, but we will first start with fees, then move to development. Please let us sit down always and discuss our problems and find a solution. So I feel bad when I see our young people who are the future of this country are killing themselves for no reason. As the son of the area, please respect me because I am your governor. And peace must start from my area. Lack of communication network and inadequate clean drinking water were among the challenges cited by the locals. Governor Mandian Bol Malek came to the area on Monday. The challenges cited by the locals. Governor Mandian Bol Malek came to the area on Monday to de-escalate series of clashes that erupted a week ago, claiming dozen lives. The communities agreed to dialogue and find amicable solutions in addressing their differences. Daniel Marengwe, SSBC News, Wilit Fayam, Tone East County.
Thank you, Daniel Marengwe, for that report. And we now move to Eastern Equatoria State, where Logir and Didinga communities are vowed to end cattle raiding, which they said has dragged the region behind in terms of development. From Lotome, SSBC Saliandro Latok reports.
Rocked by years of deadly cattle raids and revenge attacks, warriors from Logir and Didinga communities have vowed to join hands and stem cattle raiding, which is blamed for persistent insecurity in the Kidiopo Valley. Speaking in Lotome during a peace meeting, current leaders and raiders from the Didinga and Logir communities asserted their commitment to ending cattle raids. The peace dialogue was facilitated by Community Development Support Services. The warriors said they were committed to working with security agencies and peace stakeholders to prevent human death and destruction caused by the practice. The project manager for CDSS, Hakim Paride, said they would continue to engage the warriors in constructive and inclusive dialogue in order to attain the desired objective of restoring peace and stronger relations among communities in the region.
Alina Kandero Shedi, ina Kandero Atensi, ben communities ta Didinga, communities ta Escotosa Limide. Edu, ina dero kede lakata telefon fe, leroasa ta muktamar, في كل شغل على شغالين فوق بيزا في شغل تاع سكيورتي وسلام ولنا مرتاحين شديد على الكوميتي عمل نفسه وإلى أنه كتير جماعة جن يقولوا سيدي ده جماعة المسجين شغل بتوع the warriors وهم leaders في capacity بتوع وإلى أنه زيل على جيل على
The commissioners of Budi and Equator counties both hailed the peace-building strategies deployed by CDSS to reach out to warriors in grazing fields because they were the lot blamed for perpetrating the vice.
Salam waya bilimina. Salam ya wodi na gidam. Salam bi jibu termia. Salam bijibu iya haja altaderu amur kiwe salamu ya haya budun salam ma haya
haya yao salamu yao hapa wasa ayo mkali kwa karibu tena gatireni tena shinu salamu kun parole tujere kidepo bali.
Eastern Equatoria Minister of Local Government and Law Enforcement Agency Peter Lokeng Lotone appealed to the communities in the region to abide by the resolutions they have struck at the Lotome Peace Dialogue.
To share this gathering for our people to stay in peace, because there was some misunderstanding, exchange of killing each other from the Brudi side and the other side of Equator County. That's why the CDSS came without eliciting of this community to come together in order to coexist.
For decades now, highway banditry and cattle rustling have been a thorn in the flesh of the government and residents in the Kidiopo Valley, an area rich in wildlife, water and pasture for animals. Leandro Lotok, SSBC News, Lotome.
Mayor Michael Ladu Alajabu visited Mujiki area to address land issues between chief and residents of the area. Residents of Mujiki accused chief of selling plots for the last 3 years. After listening to complaints, Mayor Michael Ladu Alajabu issued an order prohibiting illegal selling of land. It instructed the chief and the security to maintain peace and tranquility in the area. The security commander at Mujiki area, Robert Arop, said they would do more to end land malpractice and insecurity in the area.
الهلا ناس بيعرف كثير بسنه هو كان تنظيم وعنده بلاغ في المحكمة العليا لأنه التوزيع بتاعه ما كان تم بطريقة كويس عنده بلوك A وبلوك B ومسؤولين بتاع الهلا ده أوريكم من الليلة لقدام ما أدري الناس ما بينه في محل بيو هنا ولا سووا كده ولا يقوم يردوا بطريقة الماسة لازم أي إجراءات هنا يتم بطريقة كويس لأنه عندنا أولوريدي إجراءات في المحكمة. نمرة 2 ما في أي حاجة يتم بلا وجود بتاع المحلية. وزي ما نحن خطينا الهلا ده تحت الإجراءات ونحن سلطة المجلس من الدوبة في القيادة بتاعي حسينا هنا ما دايرين فوق ده. نحن دايرين أولوية أي توظيف بتاع الأركان في مدينة الدوبة يمشي لسيادة. داير أقول كلام ده وبكرر فإنه كلام تبير بتاع الناس كلامه كيف.
القوات بتاعنا في ستة ليه معايا لمواطن بيجيب زول مقصود قال عندي بيت يبيدني داري بيو برا بيجي بيو لغاية قارين يبني وده بيت زول نارو 30 كثير هنا نادون أقول مواطن عازلنا سلطان واحد يقول لنا هلا ويقول المواطنين في هلا عشان بيع قاعد يعسل لنا ده ما مواطن يوم فترة داري بيو بيت بتوع برا ده سمساري وموت كثير أنينا تعبانين هو بتاعي ده أو شغل جابه أنا بحرك بشوف ده منو قاعد يبني وعندي ورق رسمي من مكتب المياه أو من مكتب الحوزة وبعدها بكون في اتصالات كيف ما يقدر يبنوا لو كان أبروفل جاي من هناك بعدها ياو لكن هسا أنا نزول بتتنفيذ بتتعليمات ما في بناء أو أزول يجي مع ورق بتوع قال يكسروا ولا ده.
Coming up, South Sudan Women Bloc has commended the government for maintaining peace and stability in the country. These and more stories will come after a short break.
I'm here to encourage all South Sudanese citizens by the move of 1%. All the Ministry of Health alone is about all of us to have a responsibility to carry out as a citizens. And we are here, we need it. I encourage all South Sudanese citizens to support and to help other areas that were lacking in all our hospitals in this country. And we call upon all of you that there are more to be done so that we can be able to come up, all of us, as a collective responsibility to carry out certain duties that are concerned of our life in this country.
I am a mother in solidarity for health care.
I am a mother in solidarity with health care.
I am a mother in solidarity for health care.
Welcome back from that commercial break. South Sudan Women Bloc has commended the government for maintaining peace and stability in the country. The bloc's chairperson, Ahmed Manyokrada, spoke during a news conference in Juba on Thursday. Ahmed unveiled the bloc's plan to organize a peace tournament next year and appeal to the government and international partners to support the initiative.
We would like to extend our deepest gratitude and to appreciate your tireless effort towards young nation South Sudan. We want to assure you, dear President, for the full support of South Sudanese women, and thanks for the implementation of the roadmap development in the country, and especially the roads which are leading to the states. We are here to confirm and declare our readiness, solidarity, and full commitment of South Sudanese women to the government of South Sudan. Next year, we will have Walk for Peace tournament, which will be held on the 9th January 2023. And we call the government, international NGOs and national NGOs and international partners, NGOs and embassies, businessmen and women of South Sudan, support Women Bloc of South Sudan at all levels.
The Secretary General of the South Sudan Islamic Council, Sheikh Abdallah Barajwal, has called on women to bring up their children in the right way to be better future leaders. Sheikh Abdallah Baraj spoke during Muslim Women Cultural Day in Juba. The Council Secretary for Women, Child and Social Welfare, Rafa Juma Suleiman, commended the role being played by women in society.
المرأة المسلمة كما ذكرت أمينة المرأة هي أساس تقدم المجتمع. نحن المسلمين ديننا الإسلامي أول بعد ما الوحي نزل عليه وسلم واللي أول دعم كان من المرأة. سيدة خديجة رضي الله عنها أول من يعني آمنت ودعمت الإسلام من أول يوم. وظلت تدعم الإسلام حتى فارقت الحياة. كانت سيدة الأعمال تاجرة. وظفت كل أموالها للدعوة الإسلامية.
فأنا كنت سعيد وقد قالوا عشان إحنا نقدر ننفذ منشط وإحنا مع بعض ونتفاكر في أمورنا الدعوي والاجتماعي والثقافي على مستوى جنوب السودان ككل. فيمكن هو كضربة بداية لعملنا كمرأة في البرنامج الثقافي وإحنا نشيل الحمم مع بعض زي ما إحنا قلنا.
The parish priest of St. Teresa Cathedral, Gabriel Asida, appealed to leaders at all levels to practice true governance according to the will of God. Father Asida made the remarks during the commemoration of the death of the holy children murdered by the tyrant leadership of King Herod.
Then Herod, when he saw that he had been tricked by the wise man, was in a furious rage, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem and in all that region who are 2 years old or under, according to the time which he had ascertained from the wise man.
Outside your community land. As in Juba, most of the children born here, they always begin to learn and speak with Arabic. For us to reduce this, we have to train them through word of liturgy in the church, by means of readings and by means of thinkings and all other word of liturgy. That was past objectives. Our motto here, we need to be the followers of peace, the followers of our Lord Jesus Christ. When you love God, you love peace. When you love your neighbor, you love everyone. And from there will be peace among you, and everyone will be happy, and everyone will stay as normal.
I want to appeal to my people, South Sudanese.
Let's go to Rang County in Upper Nile State, where Commissioner Kirk Padiet Kirk has toured a number of churches to share Christmas and New Year celebrations. Addressing the occasion, Kirk Padiet said the government is committed to deliver health and education services alongside other basic needs, calling on the community to cooperate with the county authorities to develop the area rather.
ونعيد بسلام ونعيد خلينا عيدنا لأن نحن فيه سلام شديد والسلام نطلع في بعض والناس ظهر من الرمل يجوا قاعدين الرمل لندن ويجوا يواصل هذا السنة الجديد خلينا نبدأ ناكل برئاسة الجمهورية الفقير ونقول سلام أهم من أي حاجة ناكل على سلام.
And South Sudanese who returned from Kosti in the Sudanese state of White Nile celebrated Christmas and New Year in Juba. Paul Beath has more in the following report.
It is still festive mood as South Sudanese returnees from Kosti, White Nile state celebrated Christmas and New Year in Juba. Addressing the gathering, the patron of the occasion of Kirk Lam calls on all South Sudanese to reconcile in order to promote tolerance, security, and social cohesion. The chief guest at the celebration, Johnson Saka, said that the association represents unity and diversity, which is a key social component, and further urged the association to maintain unity and refrain from tribalism.
هم المهندسين هم القضاة هم الضباط الإداريين وهم الأطباء وهم الخالة حسن.
The chairperson of South Sudanese Coastal Returnees Association, Juma David, appreciated the effective participation of the association in social activities and described the late Brigadier Hitler Albino as a hard worker who served in the Sudanese armed forces.
هتلر زي صاحب الدار الحلة دخل فيه بود لأنه إيارة قفول يعني حلة العساكر كشف فيه إذا طوالت لأنه إيارة قفول لكن حلة كان مثل لحكومة لعسكري كان بيرى المواطنين كان بيساعد المواطنين ونحن دايرين كل ناس كوستي حتى حلة فات حلة راحت لكن بيته قاعد.
The representative of women's units, Reese, assured the significance of peaceful coexistence and urged all mothers to join hands in preaching the message of peace and unity. Were honored during the occasion for their contribution to the country's education sector. Paul Biff, SSBC.
And that story reported by my colleague Paul Biff Mading bring us to the end of our news. From me, Abraham Aken, and the whole team here, we thank you all for watching. We also wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Bye-bye.